When you first start Dead Island Riptide, you may not know which character to pick. So here's a question you should ask yourself. Do I want to run around like a wild man, punching and kicking the living shit out of every walker I come across? If the answer is yes, then you'll want to go with the new character, John Morgan. And with that, you've just taken your first step towards becoming the Chuck Norris of the zombie apocalypse. See, unlike those other characters, John Morgan doesn't bother with guns or melee weapons. His specialty is hand-to-hand combat. He can be a bit of a challenge at first, so here's a few tips for mastering Riptide's newest character. Number 1. Take all those skill points and dump every single one of them into the combat tree. Don't worry about boosting your survival skills because death isn't that big of a deal. All you lose is cash, and the beauty of hand-to-hand combat is that you don't need to save money for weapons and ammunition. As for the other skills like lockpicking and whatnot, ask yourself this. Am I going to need to pick a lock when I become a walking martial arts movie? No. The answer to that question is no. Number 2. Sprinting attacks are your best friend. The running kick is a great way to put some distance between you and an angry zombie. Kick them to the ground, kick them into a wall, or just kick them into the ocean. When they're knocked down, that's when you go for the finishing strike. You should also work on upgrading the charge attack, which is like a powerful elbow strike done at high speed. Both of these are a great way to run into a group of enemies and instantly lower their numbers. And let's be honest, seeing these zombies go flying like a ragdoll spurting blood everywhere is half the fun. Number 3. Make sure to upgrade your cardio skill so that hand-to-hand strikes consume less stamina. This lets you charge into a group of zombies and just wail on them in a flurry of non-stop punches until all that's left is a fleshy pile of meat and bones. Seriously, there are few things in this game more gratifying than just going to town on a group of zombies with your bare fists. For added power, keep an eye out for those weapon mod blueprints. These aren't just for baseball bats and hammers. You can find mods that'll let you add nails to your brass knuckles, barbed wire to your Wolverine claws, and other ridiculous attachments. You never know what mods you'll find, so always keep an eye out. Whether it's a pistol or throwing knives, always carry a ranged weapon of some kind. You never know when you're going to run into one of these guys. They're called suiciders, and they'll pretty much explode the second you run up to them and start throwing punches. So instead of causing them to blow up in your face, just take them out from afar and continue to go about your business.
Come here, fuckwit.
Number 5. Unlock the uppercut as soon as you can. This attack is absolutely devastating.
Ooh, that sounded painful.
It's a bit slow and requires careful aiming, but the payoff is more than worth it. Half the time, zombies go exploding into little bits of electrified meat chunks. And when they don't, you just follow up with another uppercut that finishes the job. Whether or not you want to shout "Tiger" is up to you.
That's it.
And there you have it. A few tips for mastering the newest character in Dead Island Riptide. Want to share your strategies? Let us know in the comments.